Welcome to the 5th grade holiday concert. I am Marco Fryer. I'm the assistant principal here at Lafayette School, and it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's concert. Through half days, delayed openings, snowstorms, these boys and girls worked very hard, and we have gotten to this point. It's a great event tonight just to see the 5th graders that were performing last year grow to even a higher level, and the newcomers for the year really start off and pick up from September until now, and it's just very impressive. This evening we're going to have, in the order of, we're going to have band, then we will have the orchestra, and then it will be the choral portion at the end to wrap us all up. We do have one request. Because we have these 3 separate parts, please remain here in the auditorium for all 3 parts of tonight's production. We want to make sure that all of the performers have an audience. We want to make sure that every choral person comes out here and sees a nice full auditorium just as it is right now for the band portion. So, without further ado, I want to turn it over to Mrs. DiBiase and we can get this concert started. Have a happy holiday.
Good evening and welcome to our concert. We have been working hard on our music and are looking forward to performing for you this evening. In order to provide our musicians and student audience members with a complete music education, we are asking all audience members to support us by observing the following.
Please turn off all cell phone ringers. If you would like to look at the program on your cell phone, please do so between songs.
Please remain quiet during the musical performance. Talking and other noises can distract others. If you bring young children to the concert, please keep them seated and under your constant supervision.
Please remain seated until intermission or the end of the program. If absolutely necessary, please enter and leave the auditorium during the applause.
The performers are pleased and proud to present this program for you. We kindly request that you remain seated the entire show.
The first piece on our program this evening is Star Splitter Fanfare, which is a spirited and powerful work inspired by the phenomenon known as supernova. These stellar explosives occur only once every 50 years or so, and emit tremendous bursts of light and energy. Please enjoy Star Splitter Fanfare.
our program is The Nutcracker, featuring 2 themes from the famous ballet by Peter Tchaikovsky. The first theme is Overture, which sets the tone for the entire ballet. The second theme is Trepak, which is a Russian dance.
Thank you. The next song on our program is O Hanukkah, a traditional Hanukkah song arranged for band by Robert W. Smith.
I do want to keep the program moving along. The holidays, I know time is premium for everybody, but I also want to say thank you. Most of the thank yous are in the program to our incredibly cooperative and helpful faculty and staff, administration, supervisors, our auditorium coordinator, Mr. John Latana, and the stage crew. Most of all, to all of you who remind students to bring home instruments once in a while and who have supported them all along the way, and I appreciate that. I am going to read this because I attempted to say it last night and it didn't go well, so here we are. This is Albert Einstein. There are 2 ways to live your life. One, as if nothing is a miracle, and one, as if everything is a miracle. Choose the latter, and I always think this is a miracle. This coming together, any musical event that you can get this many students, this many people working together, doing what they're supposed to do at the right time, at the right place, and sounding terrific is a miracle. It might be a little one, but it's a miracle, and I appreciate you allowing me this miracle. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome to the orchestra portion of tonight's concert. We are so happy to have you with us to listen to the pieces we have been working so hard on all year.
Our first piece tonight will be Dueling Ditches by John Cavero.
Thank
Jingle Bell.
Hi, everybody. They've done such a wonderful job, and I just want to take a couple quick minutes, a couple quick seconds, I'm sorry, to speak. My name is Dave Miller, I'm the orchestra director here, and I thank you all so much for coming out tonight to support your students in all of their musical ensembles. They've worked so hard, whether it be in band, choir, or orchestra, to get here tonight, and I really think they just deserve one more round of applause. So, as you heard from Ellie, our last piece tonight is called Not So Jingle Bells, and that is actually not the official name for it. The official name is Jingle Bells, but I think we all decided as an ensemble that it was an interesting interpretation, a little bit of a jazzy interpretation of Jingle Bells, so we renamed it ourselves. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you all for coming out.
our program. For our next selection, we're going to be doing Festival of Lights. For our next selection is Festival of Lights Part 2. That was the lighting of the candles, that portion.
Just a moment.
Improvisation, okay. We're just getting the input set up on the soundboard and into, of course, this is the iPhone without the headphone jack complaint we're about to have the rant for. I want to take a moment to thank you all for being here. My name is James Lawrence. I'm the supervisor of performing arts here in the Shantan School District. I just want to give a few thank yous. First of all, to all of our teacher chaperones this evening. You'll be surprised to know that your children cannot put bow ties on themselves. They're very special, but they are not bow tie special. So thank you so much for those teachers who helped us out this evening getting that set up. They look amazing. Thank you to the administration, Dr. Masusa, Ms. Chase, and the Board of Education, the Lafayette administration, Mr. Fryer here heard from earlier this evening, and Mrs. Russo. Their constant support is what gives our program its life and its success. We thank you so much for that. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Thank you to the teachers who support our lesson program for our instrumental music students who let us take them out every so often to get them better on their instruments. Thank you to parents for allowing your children to practice in the privacy of their home, so the mistakes stay there. But they sounded amazing tonight, and that's from your support and your patience to the arts. So thank you so much. And thank you to the three teachers who made this possible this evening, Mrs. DiBiase, Mr. Keller, and Mr. Kravitz. Thank you for your tireless efforts and hard work. We really appreciate it. I was going to do this before the last piece, but since I'm standing here, we'll just rebudget our time. For dismissal, we're going to have you meet in 3 separate locations, so we are not all crowded in the same place. So listen carefully for the last name that corresponds to your child. That's where you will meet them at the end of the evening. If your last name is A through J, you will meet your child in the cafeteria, just out this door. Make a right and a left and go down that hallway and you'll see the cafeteria. Last name is K through R, Kite through Roger. You will meet inside the auditorium. And if your last name is S through Z, you'll meet your child out in the auditorium lobby. So those are 3 locations. You guys all hear that? That's the first time? 50-50. Okay, ready? Okay. I'm going to say it one time. A through J, cafeteria. K through R, right here. S through Z, outside in the lobby of the auditorium. All right, let's have a festival of lights, shall we?
final selection, please enjoy with us Jingle Bell Rock. Thank you. Have a wonderful holiday season.